to stop what you're doing and listen.
Oh my God, it's 2023 and we are back.
Holy shit.
That's right. Where the hell have we been?
I know. It's been a long few years, my man.
It really has. But we're back by public demand. We are the Laymen. I'm Leton.
You fucking jumped straight in, didn't you? no countdown. What is this?
Okay, we'll start again.
No.
No, we'll start
Just
again.
keep it flowing.
This is the Laymen. We are the Laymen.
We are the Laymen. You boys are back.
We are back. I'm Leton.
Gabe.
That's right.
Noble in the background on the ones and twos.
That's right. He's our producer for now. Temporary.
Yep. Face.
He's
With a face for radio.
He's on parole at the moment, so if he messes up, that's it, he's gone. But we have got plans to bring him in as a third mic, so you can get to know him a little bit. I know you've seen a lot of him online with me, but it's about time we delved into Noble's mind, and then you'll understand
the depths.
Yeah, you'll understand why I wanted to kick him out on the M5.
Oh, right.
Absolutely.
Do I even know the story?
No, I can tell you. It was going to a venue down south. It was Somerset, and we got to the M5, which is busy. And then you know when you've got a passenger, and every 5 minutes on the dot, they're like, "We're going to be late."
Not with that yet.
We're going to be late. So it carried on, and I persevered because I have a lot of patience. I've got patience of a saint. But we persevered, but then it got too much. And he's like, "We're not going to make it. We're going to be late. Look at this traffic," and I'm already stressed.
What's the drug that you use to knock horses out? Ketamine.
I am not.
You just need like 20 cc's of ketamine and just right into the leg.
I am not putting Noble on ketamine. You can. That can be a whole brand new podcast.
Let's go upstairs. I'll show you my medicine cabinet. Show you my wares.
But anyway, as the Layman, for those of you who do know us, we used to do podcasts and we talk about like topical subjects that were happening at the time. And
Homeboy still does radio, fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm still on radio. I'm still hosting on the mic, doing photography at events, songwriting, music production. I think that's it. I don't want to blow my own trumpet there.
I just work for the man.
Yeah, for the government.
For the time being.
Pay our taxes.
Fucking news for the podcast, news for you. I quit my job on Friday.
You've actually quit?
Handed in my notice, yeah.
Right, I'm having deja vu because last time we did a podcast, you'd quit another job.
Or did I get fired?
I don't know, but it was one of the two.
I think it's more likely getting fired, to be honest. But yeah, fuck this place.
But yeah, we got a few things. We like to tread carefully.
Try and keep off the radar. Let's put it that way.
We get censored, so we get what they call shadow banned. So, for example, I could share a photograph and it'll go out to 15,000 people. But if I share a podcast that we've done, it'll go out to 40.
Yeah, but it's all about what we say.
Absolutely, you know? Absolutely. But we like to be uncensored and we like to be raw.
Trump 2024.
Gone straight in, haven't we? But actually, what I did want to talk about, I mean, have you seen online currently, there's been a lot of sort of like atmosphere around toxic masculinity.
As usual.
Yeah, no, but it's gone one step further.
Since the Me Too culture, really.
Yeah, because they've got an idol now by the name of Andrew Tate.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a weird-looking guy, and he speaks...
Well, he's not that weird-looking, as far as I understand.
He's got no chin.
He's got no chin. Well, I think he might have lost it in a boxing fight or whatever. MMA
yeah,
or
I think
something.
it was MMA, but so this Andrew Tate geezer, he's been speaking out, and he says he loves women, but he also speaks against them, and he's quite raw. Some of the stuff he says...
Well, he's all about gender roles, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So some of the stuff he says is quite extreme. And so, but a lot of the stuff I agree with. I'm not his fan, but some of it's sense.
Let's be honest, if you have some conservative, even like a mild conservative twinge in your political view, you will agree with some of the stuff that he says.
Have you got a Tory twinge?
Yes. Yes. I've got a slight Tory hard on. let's be honest.
Fucking hell.
Except I'll be if we're honest, the Tories will not win another election.
What they?
No. They've shit the bed too much.
They have shit the bed, but in the end, don't they represent all the businesses and corporations?
Yeah,
Aren't they in bed with the corporations?
But after Brexit.
Yeah, but after Brexit, everything's been a disaster.
That's what I'm saying. And they're kind of the genesis of it, so I don't even think businesses and all that will be on board with them.
For those of you who love Bisto gravy, I know I always veer off, but for those of you who love Bisto gravy, it's currently £5.50 in Asda.
Oh yeah, shit. I went out to buy some gravy the other day.
Yeah?
Why Why do I need some gravy?
Well, obviously for food. Unless you're doing something.
You don't know what I get up to in the bedroom.
I don't want to know. We'll save it for an X-rated podcast.
Save the whipped cream. Get me the gravy.
Grits and gravy, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Food has gone crazy in America. Like a case of 24 eggs is now $15.
I mean, who cares? The fuel's slowly going down.
Everything's in,
very,
in roundabouts.
Very, very slowly, yeah.
No, but fuel, like you say, I looked at crude oil. Crude oil has dropped, yet the prices have not come into effect on the pumps as yet.
Yep. They never do.
No, they never will. They sort of like, they pump it real high, we all mourn, and they'll drop it by a few pence, and we're like, yes.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Exactly. Like, we are sheep. You know that term that they use, that they call us sheeple? We are like a herd.
Although, let's be honest, we probably shouldn't be burning all this oil. Not that I give a fuck personally.
Why not? Do we not have an endless supply of oil?
I'm pretty sure we've had debates about the conspiracy theory that might be.
I read a book once which said oil would run out by the year 2030.
Yeah. So I remember hearing that from fucking, what was his name? The former vice president.
Gore.
Gore. Yeah.
Did he not make like this movie based about climate change or something?
Yeah, wasn't that like 20 years ago or something as well?
And he said by the year 2000, loads of places would be underwater.
Although I think the argument is that we've been doing things to mitigate our, with like carbon credits and all this shit that's bullshit anyway.
No, don't. You're going to get me started, Gabe. You're going to get me started on all the shit that we're fucking having to face.
We need to get into scams, Lee. We need to get into these government-subsidised scams.
You don't realise this is going out. And you've just said it like allegedly.
Government-subsidised.
Allegedly.
I'm talking, legal scam.
Maybe we could get some funding for the Layman show. But then we'd have to get into bed with them.
Yeah, we'll have to get into bed with Ofcom.
Would you sell your life?
We wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same product.
Nah, definitely not.
It wouldn't be the same product.
But what was I talking about? Yeah, the price of food and everything has gone up. There's little milks that I used to get.
The 1 pinters?
Yeah, they used to be like 49p. They are now 95 pence. So that's a huge increase. That's almost 100% increase there.
God damn.
Exactly. So I realise now that people, when you go shopping and stuff, like Herons and all the discount food retailers, they are absolutely smashing it at the moment because everyone's trying to get food as cheap as they can. But when's it going to end?
Yeah, Lidl's loving it. Fucking Aldi.
Yeah, they're absolutely smashing it. Yeah. They're racing in front of all the supermarkets. But that's what I mean when it comes to like buying gravy at £5.50 or buying some fucking Happy Shopper shit.
Some proper blue collar shit, that. But nigga needs gravy. Just need some gravy.
We need gravy, all right? We need to start a petition. House of Commons, yeah. I need 100,000 signatures. Let's bring gravy.
Gravy
back
for the masses.
Yeah.
It's not bread and sex. It's just gravy and sex.
Exactly. But that's what I mean. Do you choose the £5.50 gravy or do you get the shop's own, which doesn't even dissolve, just coagulates into fucking lumps? Do you have that?
Turns into what do you call it when blood congeals?
Coagulate?
Yeah, I just got it right. Fucking hell.
Hematosis.
It's been a long day, Lee.
It has. Do you know what? It has been a long day.
I've been huffing spray paint fumes.
Oh yeah, you're high, aren't you? You've been spraying all day.
Yeah, I've been spraying the exhaust of my motorbike.
Anyway, going back to this toxic masculinity prophet at the moment, Andrew Tate. His self-declared prophet, he's been arrested. So he got arrested in Romania, I think.
Human trafficking.
Under sex trafficking charges.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a form of human trafficking.
Yeah, and yet when he got arrested, which was weird, the SWAT team were there, but so were video cameras.
Well, it's the same thing when Greta Thunberg got arrested.
Yeah, that was staged. That was staged because somebody put the
staged.
backstage footage up, and the German, was it the German police?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were stood there having a laugh with her. Next thing you know, they carried her off. But she's got a weird head. Never trust anyone with a weird head.
With a weird shape, or
I think shape definitely contributes.
We're getting into phrenology now. I'm gonna get all the calipers and start measuring our
Exactly,
skulls.
yeah. So check people's craniums. I'm telling you, right? Odd bods always have like a weird head shape.
Oh, that's all. Yeah.
Yeah, because I watch a lot of these hunter videos online, and a lot of the people they capture in these stings, Gabe, they've got weird head shapes.
Oh, yeah. So I saw one of these odd bod stings the other day.
Hashtag odd bod.
Well, it was a British one.
Yeah.
And the guy started stabbing himself in the throat.
What?
Yeah.
What for? Did he?
Well, he got caught for being a nonce.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's an epidemic.
It is.
It's an epidemic.
Just be careful out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people need to be a little bit more vigilant because
if you're doing this stuff and then somebody decides to commit suicide, that's then on you.
And listen, and you nonces out there, be careful if we grab you.
Oh yeah, you don't want that either.
Yeah.
That'll be a mess.
Exactly. And I'll film it. For our own viewing pleasure.
That could have been phrased so much better.
Oh, sorry, I'll document it.
Yeah.
I shall document it for court evidence.
For court evidence.
To put us in the
Fucking
clear.
hell. We
were helping the pillars of the community. We are.
Let's get off the nonce.
You know it winds me up.
How did we get onto the nonce trade?
I really don't know. We're talking about gravy led to nonces. Biscuits and gravy. I don't know. I was actually talking about Andrew Tate. So he's been arrested. Oh, sex trafficking. So he's been arrested, sex trafficking. The SWAT team went and busted him, put him in a van, and guess how he was? He was just sat there like this.
Like he knew it was coming all along.
He actually said, they're going to take me down before he got arrested. He said, and then I think he said something like, the Matrix has got me. And I was just sat there thinking, who do you think you are, Neo?
Yeah.
The Matrix.
God complex.
I don't know what it is. It's interesting. I find it all amusing, like just a giant theatre.
Well, I thought when I first saw him, it was just, as you say, theatre.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a character that he was playing.
It seems like a character because it's so extravagant. It was on a Piers Morgan interview, and they was just arguing and bickering. But I did watch a little bit of it. I don't really watch television, peeps.
Talking about interviews. Sorry to take us on a tangent. The Easy interview with Alex Jones. Did you see that shit?
No.
That was so fucking funny.
I saw a clip of it because Alex Jones, he's just rages, doesn't he?
I love Nazis.
Yeah, so as you know, Alex Jones is an American broadcaster, alternative broadcaster, and he likes to do what you call truthing. So he likes to look into conspiracies and debunk things that the mainstream media put out there. But he's just been sued. He's been sued for a huge amount, something like 13 million.
When you say just been sued, was this for the...
That's right, for the shooting.
Yeah.
So apparently it's gone through and he's been sued.
Yeah.
It's a huge amount. For saying one of these shootings was actually a staged event, and there was clips of like parents whose children were killed.
It's causing like damage and harm to...
Yeah, so it's got images or video footage of these parents who were laughing. And he's like, why would you laugh when your kid's just been killed? It's not true.
Fluoride in the water turning the frogs gay.
Yeah. Turning the frogs gay. But same as Trump. Trump came up with that fake news hashtag, didn't he?
Yeah.
And that went viral because, you know, everything suddenly had this hashtag fake news. And you don't know who to trust nowadays. Just trust yourself.
Well, even then.
I don't even trust...
Even then, question what you see. question your own mind. You don't know what they're putting in the water these days.
Oh, let's not go into that. I saw a woman who posted a video, and she's got like one of these. I don't even know what they're called. It heats the water up, and you know, like a distiller.
Yeah.
So it's like a little distiller that you put on your kitchen worktop, and it heats the water up into steam, and then condenses it back into a fluid. And apparently, once it's emptied, she showed the inside of this drum, and it just had this yellow scum in it. And she said, "This is all the toxic elements and fluoride or whatever that's in the water." And then I thought, what about the minerals?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're also distilling out all the minerals as well.
You are. And then I started looking into, you know me, something triggers my mind, I start looking into it. So apparently if you keep drinking distilled water, it will draw minerals out of your body.
Yep.
So your body's balanced. I don't know if it's true, I'm not a scientist, ask Gabe.
I'm not a scientist either, I gave up on science years ago.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm all about drugs now. Which I guess is a form of science.
Yes, yep. Absolutely. The research into drugs, yes.
Medicine.
Yeah, little farmer. Little farmer.
Oh yeah. building up my medicine cabinet, let's put it that way.
Yeah. I think I'll go and have a look at it after this podcast, and I'll update you people what it's like. If I'm still on my feet.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's happened with this Andrew Tate geezer, and obviously the war in Ukraine. It's now a year.
I was going to say it's weird that this was done in Romania, which is next door to Ukraine.
Exactly. But the Ukraine war, it's been a year now since Russia invaded.
Yeah, next month.
Is it next month?
After. Beginning March sometime, I think.
Oh, I thought it'd been a year. So that's still going on, and that's a load of bollocks. Everything's bollocks.
Well, I mean, Russia's shit in the bed.
Are you yawning?
No, I'm burping. Sorry.
Etiquette.
I'm trying to keep it. No, I'm trying not to belch out loud.
You don't normally mind.
But yeah, Russia's really shaking the bed in Ukraine, though.
Why?
Why? Well, they're not winning.
I thought they was doing all right.
What was supposed to be a 10-day sort of war, a 10-day, what did he call it, special military operation, has turned into almost a year war.
I know it is bad. And
so, by their own sort of stretch,
it's not made them look very good, has it?
No.
And then I remember that NATO sort of like positioned various sort of like outposts around Russia.
Well, NATO's expanded now that Sweden and Finland want to join.
Yeah, so...
But Turkey's being a cunt on that.
They always are. Turkey's always in between.
So, yeah.
We are involved, but we're not.
Well, it's because of the Kurds.
Yeah.
It's all geopolitical horseshit. Fucking... It's interesting, though.
Okay.
It's interesting.
But, Russia did say... well, we don't know. The media told us that Putin said he will take NATO on.
I highly doubt that he can't take Ukraine on. Let's be honest.
I can't kick his door down, but I'll kick you a lot in.
His only thing is the trump card of nuclear weapons, and if he uses that, then he'll literally go to war with the world.
Exactly.
So,
but he's got China on his side as an ally, and Iran, and Syria, on his side.
Great allies to have.
And all the stans.
Those are economic powerhouses right there.
And all the stans that no one ever remembers.
Azerbaijan.
Turkmenistan.
I'm too fucked up
Kazakhstan.
for this conversation.
I know.
Well, speaking of that, there's actually a coming war between I can't even say that. Can you say that word for me?
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. That place and Armenia.
Armenia.
Yeah.
Are they next door to each other?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, what are they fighting over? Something like
copper. Fucking ethnic horseshit as usual.
Oh, God.
You know what it's all about. Same stuff in Ukraine, but this is actually all because of Ukraine. Look into it, people. It's very interesting. Gonna have a lot of brown on brown action.
Freaking clubs up there. But yeah, talking about sort of like fighting and stuff. I saw a documentary this morning, and they're taking a refugee in from the Ukraine into Birmingham, and she turned around and said, "There's too many ethnics here for me." She wants to go back home. She's like, there's too many Muslims.
There's too many foreigners.
There's too many brown. Yeah. She goes, I don't want to stay here. It's horrible. There's too many brown people, and she wants to go back home.
That's fair enough.
But she's come from a war-torn country.
But isn't that kind of what we want? If you don't like it, go back to where you came from.
Oh, that leads us on to this migrant influx. There's a hotel on the corner, which you'll know as Hallmark, and it's called something else now, on the corner of Ferriby Road.
Oh, yeah.
It's now called Humber View.
Oh, yeah.
And you cannot book a room there.
Is it just for foreign workers, I'm guessing?
Foreign something.
Foreign something.
Foreign something.
Foreign sex workers. I have no idea. This is all wild.
This is it. This is what we do. We ponder these things. We don't know why they're here. They might be as
far as ridiculous shit. Although, having said that, I'm pretty sure I did hear about a new law coming into effect where you can't troll online or anything anymore.
Seriously?
Yeah, and it comes with like a fine or a 51-week prison. So we might have to take these down.
No, we're not changing. No, I'll take the mick out of everyone online.
Might have to get some legal advice. See if we can classify this as parody or something.
Parody, comedy. This is comedy. This is satire. Satire is very best.
Yeah, see how the BBC.
I'll tell you something. If they take us down, we're taking Jonathan Parr down with us.
Oh please, yeah. No.
Please. You said please.
Don't know if we could take him down.
Jonathan, no, he's said a lot, but he's very good. He's very articulate in the way he says things. I like it.
Yeah, he's a cut above us. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, very
professional.
Well, we are the laymen, uneducated to a certain degree. I wouldn't put us down as totally uneducated. So anyway, what's been happening in your life? It's been a long time since we podcasted. It's been about a year and a half.
I say, homeboy, starts jobs, quits jobs, gets fired from jobs. What do you want from me?
I want to know some interesting stories. When we used to podcast,
girlfriends, bitches.
Like one of my favourite episodes, if you look back on YouTube, is Corona PP.
Corona PP.
I think that's what we called it at the time.
I can't remember any of these episodes. I should probably go back and look at
I shall refresh you. So in that episode, it was during lockdown, so we were talking about lockdown and all this Corona crap, which it is crap. But Gabe was stuck on the motorway on the M62 or something, and he needed to go for a piss.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
no,
he tells us the
need
story
to,
in detail of what he had to do.
You don't need to remind me of this fucking escapade.
So we're going to have many more escapades, hopefully, in the future. And like I said, we're going to be bringing Ash Noble in, because he's a bit of a... He's a living cartoon character.
Yeah. I don't want to say a wild card, but he's just sat there at the back.
He is our version of Carl Pilkington.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to get him on as a third mic, and I believe I'm just going to let Gabe rip him, really. And
he'll do it for himself, let's be honest.
He'll come up with things. Yeah. Like he said to me before, if you're at the top rung of a ladder, you're closer to the sun, so you must be warmer.
Which is theoretically true.
But it's not, is it? The higher altitude you go, the colder it is. Yes, Gabe.
I'm just trying to say his logic isn't flawed.
Fucking Icarus.
It's autistic logic,
yeah.
But his logic isn't flawed.
Fucking hell. Strap a couple of wings to him, watch him.
Is he actually asleep?
Yes, he's fucking falling asleep.
Oh, why do we not have something to throw at him? No, we don't.
I was going to say your phone.
No, he woke up finally.
Yeah, so welcome back. That wasn't his head, just so you know, viewers. But yeah, welcome back. We are live on a podcast here. Do you want to say anything to the viewers while you're there?
Hello viewers, I have woken from the land of the nod.
Right, go back to sleep, forget that.
Yeah,
that is a little taster of what to expect.
I mean, let's be honest, it's a damning indictment if he fell asleep behind the camera of our performance in front of the camera, really, isn't it? Yeah. No.
It's going to be even better if he falls asleep in front of the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Then we can just do, like Buckaroo, we can just balance things on him as we're doing a podcast, which will be amazing.
See which straw breaks that camel's back.
Oh, fucking hell. What we got planned?
What's new with you?
With me, I'm still doing the events, which I enjoy a lot. I get a lot of love from the people in the dance music scene. I'm still broadcasting on radio for those who do want to tune in at Hulls 107 FM.
What time?
Well, I do a live show on a Wednesday, 7 o'clock, but it then goes back out at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. So if you miss it, you can catch it again. On top of that, we're still songwriting, still hosting on the mic now and again. I did a Twisted Zombieland in Skegness, and I went there in dress up as well, so I had a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
And I hosted for one of the DJs there, and that was good.
Hopefully I'll be getting back out as it gets deeper into summer. I fucking hate the cold.
Yeah, I mean, what's happened now is like, we go to an event, and it's like everyone recognises you now, because I've been to that many events, taken that many pictures. What are you trying to tell us?
Something about pie. Apple pie.
You dream of American pie? Right, I'm sorry about this, people. Yeah,
I want to fuck a pie.
This is why I always say quiet on the set, because he's trying to distract me here. Just tell me.
Apple pie.
Fuck's
challenge.
Okay, yeah, but on February the 4th, I've broken some rules at raves. So I had a cheesecake challenge last year, where 3 ladies made me a cheesecake, and I had to judge which one was the best. Boxing Day, big shout out to Tara. I had a Christmas dinner at a rave.
Which is ridiculous, let's be honest.
Whoa! It did me the world of good.
Oh no,
and it was beautiful. And then a couple of weeks ago, I had pizza at a rave in Scunthorpe.
Only you.
Only me. And now we are on to the apple pie challenge. I called it the sweet ass apple pie challenge.
Oh.
Yeah, so
a crust above.
Exactly. But what I found out, I've done a little bit of digging. One of the contestants is giving me a very special custard to go with my pie.
Okay, that sounds foul. You really need to clarify what's the ingredients of the custard.
If anybody out there, when I say a very special custard, thinks of anything seedy, you're on his level. Custard is custard.
No, it's not. There's custard, and then there's custard. Then there's a Claire filling. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so 3 apple pies are coming into Dioxide, which is at Doncaster Warehouse. I am very honoured and very pleased that the people want to do this for me.
Are you going to be sharing them, or are they all for you?
No, I'm gonna sort of like test them, and then everybody's welcome to come and join me to eat them if you want. Do you like apple pie? That's no euphemism. Do you like apple pie?
Who doesn't like apple pie?
Yeah, so you're welcome to it.
Sweet hot apple pie.
Sweet ass apple pie.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and then I will decide what the next challenge will be. And these apple pies that are coming in, I'll have a prize for the winner, obviously. And then I felt bad because last time I had to pick one, and sometimes it's quite difficult. So this time I'll have 3 pies, pick a winner, and give the other 2 like a little runner-up prize, just for partaking. And it'll be broadcasted. So I think the last video went out to thousands upon thousands of people. Everybody's seeing the cheesecake challenge.
You have like a little podium for him.
No.
Get some champagne out.
No, but I'm thinking is set it up properly this time. Whereas last time I was just sat at my dining room table. Whereas this time I might have a backdrop and everything. Make it a little bit special. Get some party poppers. Gabe, are you willing to come down?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, wicked!
Maybe actually get a panel of judges involved.
Ooh! But the thing is, we can't get Noble in
because he's got no taste.
It's not that, right? He's the first guy I've ever met in my life who doesn't eat biscuits, crisps, chocolate, fruit, or veg.
So what do you... Just potatoes, then?
Do you know what? These are the questions.
Potatoes and meat.
When I bring him on the podcast, these are things I want to dive into. His diet is beige.
I'm actually really wondering, what are the consistencies of your shits?
Probably just bollies.
Well, they're either bollies or complete mush. There's got to be one or the other. There's no middle ground with Noble.
It's weird because obviously when somebody's like that who only eats specific food,
you've got the diet of somebody who's got Crohn's disease.
It's got the diet of somebody in Guantanamo. That's what it is. But yeah, everything he eats is beer, so when we get him on... Actually, before we record the podcast with Noble, I'll put a post out there and you can fire in any questions you'd like to ask him. That'll be brilliant. And if there's anything you'd like to ask us... An
AMA for Noble.
Yeah, that'll be wicked. And I think we'll go Facebook Live as well. We'll try and go live as well, which will be brilliant, because when we used to record before, we used to go out on Layman Radio, which has since died. We shut it down. It was just so much to handle.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Layman Radio. It was good while it was going. And so to all the DJs who got involved, some of them have moved on to other things, but they're still in touch.
Shout out to Shy as well.
Big shout out to Shy. We don't know where the hell he's gone.
I'm sure this will get back to him somehow though.
Yeah.
You know
Do
it does.
you know what I mean? But it was up and down, wasn't it, Shy?
We love you.
I think from the rumours, I think he might be married. We'll have a moment's silence.
Yeah, pour one out for a homie.
I'm going to do a dark fucking shooting just in remembrance. But yeah, what else did I want to talk about? Fucking hell. See, we hadn't done this for so long, it feels a bit strange, I'll be honest. Before, we could sit for an hour and just talk shite.
I mean, conspiracy theories.
We've done that, but I do want to bring on some guests hopefully in the future. I know that there's a guy called, I don't know if you know him, it's called Ian Van Dahl.
Oh yeah.
Well, he said to me,
who doesn't know that name?
He said to me he'd love to come on the show just so he can rip me to bits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tag team.
Yeah.
Lead on spit roast.
Hold on, don't forget, you are a layman, you've got to be on my team. This guy is mentor.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
He's very clever.
So we'll have to.
It's like a game of chess.
We'll have to probe him then.
He'd like
probe
that.
his mind. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, he'd love to come on because he says it'll give him a little bit of fun. You know what I mean? Something different to his life. Because he's a guy who works so hard. He's up and down the country. Like every day he's on a plane. Every day. He texts me. He'll be on a plane. The texts are quite explicit, I'll be honest.
Yeah. He's a lonely man.
This is going to get back to him, I bet you. We love you, Christoph.
I don't know you. I don't know. I'm just conjecture. It's all conjecture.
Yes. That's all it is. We grasp at straws. But yeah, so that's what's been happening really in my life. The social media side of things has grown. So we started that Layman Show group off when we did the podcast. Yeah. And you know what? Big shout out to all the Laypeeps in the Layman Show group, because I think it's somewhere at 2,800, which is absolutely amazing. They all have a laugh in there. and it's absolutely brilliant. And things are sort of like evolved in a way that even I did not think. And I remember the words of a famous DJ. He turned around to me and he said, "Lee."
How pathetic. Continue.
Yes. He turned around to me and he said, "Leton, life will push you where it wants you to be." And he's kind of right. Because, like I said, we haven't podcasted because I've been busy as well. You've been busy, I've been busy, ships passing at night.
Yeah.
And I've ended up doing things, so like music videos, we've done songs together. I've worked on a few tracks with Noble. We've got about 20 tracks unfinished at the moment. There's one I wanted to do with you. Big shout out to Rapper 10K, who's hopefully going to do a collaboration with me very soon. So we've got all that coming up, and on top of that, I want to bring these podcasts back, and hopefully give them a new life, give them a bit of I don't know.
Well, I'm in on the cast, you know that.
Yeah.
I've got almost no lyrical fucking burn in my body.
I reckon you have. You just haven't tampered in it. Let's get him on the mic.
That'll be a mess.
It'll be like a posh MC.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Using full words and vocabulary.
Tory MC.
Yeah. Oh god. So yeah. So I just want to say I get a lot of love from the people, and so we give a lot of love back. As you know, we are the Laymen, and this is what we do. So if you support us as well as you supporting me, what I do, and you support me in Nobling, we do cartoons now, bro.
Representing Hull and East Yorkshire.
Yes. But yeah, so we do these cartoons and people love them. It started off just as a little joke, and we filmed a little sketch, put it out there, and people are like, "When's the next one?
Yeah.
Where's the next one?" And now it's become a thing. We're on episode 18 is going to come up next, and they're quite funny. They're just these little funny sketches, and
Go check them out. Are they on TikTok?
they're on TikTok, they're on Facebook, and I don't know if they go onto Instagram. I'm not sure. I'll check on that. But like I said, for the future, for the Layman Show itself, this podcast, we want to introduce competitions and stuff. We've got merch. So if you go online and search merchwitch.co.uk, merchwitch, you'll find the Layman Show t-shirts, stuff like this on there. So that's brilliant.
I didn't even know we had merch, so...
Oh yeah, we've got merch. We've got lanyards.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so I'll give you one actually. Noble, throw me a lanyard out of that camera bag, please. I'll give you yours now, you see.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So yeah, I just give him a little task to do. It may take him 5 minutes, you know. That's it, bro. Undo the zip, left to right.
I do know.
Oh, Lord.
Throw it to us. No, that ain't a lanyard. The other side. So yeah. So I'll just show the audience. So these are the official Layman lanyards. And on there it's got all these sort of like the Layman Show, Laymen Productions, and the Layman, which is me as a brand myself. There you go, Gabe.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll pop that on my keys.
Yeah. And it's a good quality thing as well.
Oh, it does feel nice.
It does feel nice. And what was a surprise was, I expected it to be single-sided. It's actually double. Good quality lanyard with a little breakaway at the front. You can buy these if you want to buy them. Just message me. They're only £3 a go. Do you know what I mean? £3, pay your postage, you can have one.
To be honest, in terms of a piece of just utility, it's pretty sturdy stuff, this.
If there are any murders in the future where a Layman lanyard is involved...
If you've got a weighty set of keys on the end of these will not break.
You've been watching a lot of martial arts films.
Fucking...
Anyway, so should we finish? Should we wrap this one up?
I don't know where we're at, but we might as well.
There isn't
keep
anything...
it short and sweet before we run out of stuff to say.
Keep it short and sweet, because this was actually an unplanned podcast, but we thought we'll just get it back out there so you know that it is coming back. I've had a lot of people saying, when are the podcasts coming back? Get yourself on YouTube, search The Layman Show, and you will find all the previous ones we did, and some of them are hilarious.
Yeah. Although, look back at them with rose-tinted glasses, I don't know.
Yeah, because I suppose, we're uncensored and we're unscripted.
We're young, we're naive.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
Few less wrinkles.
You see, that's our clause, that's our get-out clause. We do not know what the F we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
So no one can pin anything on us.
Well, that'll hold up in a court of law.
What we haven't done, we haven't attacked any celebrities this time. If there's any celebrities who start on us... Oh, actually, I have got an issue. Before we go. I've been kicked off Twitter.
Fuck you, Elon.
Yeah. Do you know why? For calling Elton John a nonce.
Oh, I mean...
But I thought he'd gone, so I thought you were going to see it.
Oh, well, he was dead. I'm confused.
I thought he'd left Twitter.
Oh, right.
The reason I'd said it, people, you need to check it out, is because years ago he got stopped at an airport, and in his suitcase he had a load of, how can I put, explicit photographs, including that were manners, which he classed as art.
Stuff that Podesta would have approved of.
Absolutely. Shit, that's it, bruv. That's it. You said the magic word.
These are all Google keywords that get us fucking shadow banned right
Exactly.
here. Podesta.
Yeah.
Nonce.
Mossad. We've killed ourselves, essentially. But yeah, anyway, back to it.
Shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, so the next podcast you see, we'll have a few more topics to talk about because we'll get into the swing of it. But I will see you all at the events that we go to, whether it's drum and bass, hardcore, trance, dance, whatever. I'll see you at those events. And you'll be there as well now, do you know what I mean?
You might see me lurking in a corner somewhere.
Exactly, and it's always fun. So big love to everybody, all your lay peeps, all your supporters, thank you very much. Is there anything you want to say as a closing comment?
Shout out, peace out.
Shout out,
love
peace
you all.
out.
We done?
Are we done?
I think we're done.
We're done. Shall we see how long we're recording?
I am tripping balls.
I know you are, Gabe.
Absolutely.